Hello, everybody, and welcome to your weekly tarot messages for November 16th through 22nd. I will do a reading for each and every sign. There will be timestamps below. I will start with Scorpio because we are in Scorpio season, and this week we do have Venus moving into Scorpio and the sun moving into Sagittarius. So there is going to be an energy shift, and Mercury being in Scorpio, and now Venus also moving into Scorpio. We are getting very, very in tune with the shadow energy deep down in our emotional body. Everything that we try to push down, sweep under a rug, push away is now going to begin to surface so that we can face it and heal it. All right. So prepare to start meeting some of your shadow energy, but it's for you to release it. It's for you to understand it and to heal it. And lastly, all of you who left, very, very sweet messages for our 1111 baby. My daughter was so touched by your outpouring of love and kindness. So thank you, each and every one of you who left a very sweet message for our little 1111 baby. My daughter and Chloe are both doing fantastic. So I will get right into the readings, starting with Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. How are you guys? Let's see what this week has in store. And happy birthday to all the Scorpios who are celebrating this week. By the way, my little Chloe, my granddaughter, is a Scorpio rising Scorpio. So she is double Scorpio energy. All right, so we have the chaser in codependent relationship, a fear of abandonment issues. All right, Scorpio, so you are definitely going to have a little bit of shadow energy surface this week, and it's about situations where you feel you have been completely left behind, shortchanged, empty-handed, ghosted without a word, different situations and relationships throughout your life. And this isn't just about romance, okay? Friendships, family ships, work situations, life situations can really put us in that energy of feeling abandoned, feeling all alone, feeling like nobody cares. And so this week, Scorpio, some of this energy is going to be surfacing for you, and it's not for you to relive these painful moments and be stuck in that place of why did this happen to me? What's wrong with me? Why am I not lovable? And all of that to switch into full clarity and understanding of how each one of these situations has grown you and has evolved you and taught you something you didn't know before. And it's time to heal those wounds and traumas still attached to those experiences and relationships. In this week, there is a nice funneling of energy that is coming in strong to help you out with that, Scorpio. So let's pull a few tarot cards. Okay, so we have a Judgment. Yeah, it's time for you to see the truth through the shadow. 10 of Wands, this burden to be lifted up off of your back, Scorpio. Yeah, you've learned so much spiritually through all of these lessons. And with Judgment, there's a lot of like destiny involved in this, okay? And now look at this, the Two of Swords. It's like I've gone through all of this. I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to shift through it. And, you've felt very blocked, very stuck in coming to that realization. And just what you see here, what's depicted on this card of Judgment, it's like the shadow energy is a mirror and you're going to see the truth. And in this situation, what I feel is the shadow is where you are doubting yourself, where you're taking on more accountability, more responsibility, giving excuse to those who have left you in this position in your attempt to evolve, to overcome, okay, these traumas, these wounds within. And now Spirit is putting a mirror up right in front of you for you to see the truth of yourself, to see your divinity, to see your worth, but also see all the lies that you tell yourself. And those lies are of lower vibrational energy of, you know, if I was this, then maybe I would be loved. If I had more of that, then maybe I'd be worthy. All of that's getting scrapped, and you're coming into the truth that you are worthy exactly as you are in this moment. And the only thing about you that hasn't been on board with that is your deep-seated thinking about yourself. And Spirit really wants to help you move through that, because these lessons, you signed up for them, okay? With this Ten of Wands, you did, because it will evolve you. And Scorpio, I promise you, as you evolve beyond this shadow energy and you see that truth, because you've been blinded for a long time from it, it's like the Ten of Wands just lifts right off of you, and all that experience, all that pain transforms into strength, into wisdom, into determination. All right, Scorpio, so this is a powerful week of looking in the mirror so that you can finally come into clarity and understanding about certain things. But big time, like, it's not your fault. The only thing is that you're thinking about it. You're low vibrational thinking of yourself. That's the only thing here. What people have done that was mean-spirited, that was very hurtful, you never deserved that, ever. Know that in your soul, okay? Nobody deserves that. Let's pull you an Archangel and see what Archangel is coming in and what they want to say to you about this. Look at that. We've got Archangel Raphael. And over here, we got some green tourmaline. So yes, it is definitely a time of healing for Scorpio. Do you believe in unlimited supply in all areas of your life? Are you attracting loyal friends and colleagues? It's time to recognize that there is an unlimited supply, a myriad of opportunities, unlimited potential available to you. Decide what type of people you want in your life, and know that you will have the ability to attract them. And Scorpio, these are people that aren't going to hurt you, that aren't going to abandon you, because Spirit's really lifting you up to see the thinking in yourself that was the attractor of those connections. And the attractor was learning soul lessons, and you've completed them. And now it's time for the blinders to come off and you to rise up out of that. Okay. And Archangel Raphael says, I am healthy, whole, and complete. My body naturally regenerates and heals. My actions are heart-centered. I allow love in my life. I easily manifest my ideas. I attract love, luck, wealth, and success. Call upon Archangel Raphael to really help you out, Scorpio, with the healing, with the understanding, because it is time for you to be free and healed from this energy. All right, so those are your messages, Scorpio. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Sagittarius. How are you guys? We're about to come into your season this week. So many of you are in your solar return period. Let's see what's going on for you guys. All right, girl with the snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable and boundaries. All right, so Sagittarius, since we have this shadow energy that's surfacing, this is the way it's coming through for you, where you are realizing big time the dynamics of all your different relationships in your life, with your family, with your friends, with your romances, current or past. Okay, that shadow energy is surfacing from within, and you are seeing things quite differently. People that you may have had a very, very long-standing history with, you might see them through a different eye. All right, Sagittarius, especially if this is a situation where you give, and maybe you don't quite realize that, but you've been maintaining this connection for so long because of the history of it. Okay, this week, you are becoming aware of these situations in your life that are very distorted, like relationship connection that's distorted, that sucks you of your energy, it doesn't honor you, doesn't cherish you. And some of you, you may have been quite aware of these different situations, and maybe you've been working through it, trying to heal your energy, trying to get past it, and now you're finally going to get that freedom, Sagittarius. You're going to complete that process where these energies don't hurt, don't harm you anymore. But it's really this week about Sagittarius realizing who's on Team Sag and who's not, and having the mental and emotional strength to make change, to set boundaries, and no longer enable any sort of connection like that in your life. All right, because Mars also just went direct on Friday the 13th in its home sign of Aries. Okay, so your fighter spirit is coming back to life, and you're going to have a strength and a will and a determination that maybe you didn't feel you had previously. Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the King of Cups. Nice. Yup. Sagittarius, whatever has been holding you back from truly speaking your heart and soul to somebody, or hanging on to relationships just due to history, or like family, you know, whatever it is, you're really changing about that with this King of Cups. It's like if the connection isn't loving, isn't honoring of you, you have the strength to finally walk away. And also, Sagittarius, because of this Eight of Wands, I feel there's people that are trying to work things out with you, trying to make things right with you this week from, you know, past errors and mistakes. And, you know, if they were this snake before, they're going to be this snake again. It's like they're trying to get back into your world because of what's popping off for you right now, Sagittarius. And it's time to take your power back. And just because you really care about somebody, or you've created, you know, a history with them, if they've let you down, if they turn their back on you, and now all of a sudden, because things are going right for you again, they want to come back in. No, you're going to see it for what it is. And your heart is going to want to forgive, is going to want to bring that energy back in, because that's who you are. Okay, but Spirit's saying, if the snake bit you before, Sagittarius, the snake will bite you again, and you will know it and you will feel it. So be very cautious of that. And also this week, I see you really putting somebody in their place, okay? Like you've been holding back, trying to, you know, not rock the boat, trying to spare feelings, trying to be the bigger person. And this week, that shadow energy coming up, it's like you're going to say what you've got to say to who you've got to say it to. And you're going to feel very strong and empowered in your choices and your words and how you handle things. Whereas in the past, not so much. But now it's like Mars going direct has brought you back to life, and you're ready to put your foot down, okay? And you're not going to tolerate this anymore. So you are being strong and bold this week, Sagittarius. Let's pull you an archangel. All right, you got Archangel Samuel coming out, and look at that, relationship quartz crystal. Are you ready to meet the love of your life, or reignite your connection with your partner? And reignite your connection could be existing relationships. This doesn't just have to be romance, okay? Cultivate the loving relationships in your life. Change your mindset to think as we rather than I, to attract or renew more love into your life. So this is this we for you, Sagittarius. This is where you expect equal return for what you give. It's not an I where you being the I having to carry the whole relationship or always be there or always do, always give. It's a we, okay? And you're coming into deep awareness of that and having the strength to speak your voice and to make changes in these connections if need be, okay? But also through this, Spirit is saying, don't harden your heart to those connections who truly have honored you and loved you and cherished you the whole time through. Open your heart even wider to those connections, okay? So Archangel Samuel, I attract healthy, harmonious relationships into my life. My colleagues, friends, and family respect me and accept me exactly as I am. It's wonderful to be liked and loved so much by so many wonderful people. Yes, it is. That is what you deserve in your life, Sagittarius. So those are your messages for this week. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Capricorn. How are you guys? Let's see what this week has going on for all the Capricorns out there. Oh, okay. So we have the Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. All right, Capricorn. So you guys are also experiencing some shadow energy this week, seeping up from the surface with all that Mercury and Venus in Scorpio. But, you know, your message is very similar to Sagittarius's message, where you've been dealing with a lot of people who keep you close for their agenda, for their want, their need, their desire. And you often end up feeling like when you need, there's nobody to be found. But because you are so strong and capable, you push on, you carry on, you get yourself through, and you find forgiveness for others because it's like, okay, well, I'm strong enough to handle this. You know, everybody's got their own life going on. I can't expect everybody to stop when it comes to me. Okay, so I feel it can hurt your feelings at times, but the strength within you, it's like, I'm just going to push on. I'm just going to carry on. Okay. And through some of that, when somebody new comes into your life, whether a friend or like a romance, if they are giving you a lot of attention, Capricorn, make sure that you don't try to align to that person just because they like you. All right. I do feel that's a message for some Capricorns, not all of you, but there's a few out there where you're almost settling, okay? Because with friends, with romance, because it's like, well, I would rather not be alone than, you know, I could put up with this, I could tolerate this, they really like me, they, you know, are there for me the way I desire, even though it doesn't quite click or fit perfectly in you, you're very accepting of it, okay? And Spirit's saying, don't settle, even if the road is lonely and you have to be solitary, do not settle, Capricorn. You deserve more than what you've been accepting from close people around you. Just because you're strong and you're able doesn't mean that you always have to face these things on your own. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. King of Cups, Two of Wands, and Knight of Swords. All right, so with this King of Cups, Capricorn, that Spirit is saying it's time to open your heart space wide. It's time to give yourself permission to desire true intimacy, true love, true loyalty, true connection. okay? Because I feel a lot of settling around you, and I don't think you perceive it as that, okay? And you know, we are all equal. Nobody is better than anybody else. It's all about compatibility of energies, okay? And so that's what I mean by settling is I feel like you extend your cup, but your cup isn't filled back, okay? And you accept this. And it's because like you have this patience, this understanding, this soulfulness around, you know, people you really care about. But there's something happening here in your conscious mind where you're starting to have an illumination, an awakening, and you're seeing that no, Capricorn, you shouldn't always be walking alone. You shouldn't always be handling everything on your own. And some of you, it's just like that's how life circumstance has kind of like, you feel like that's the hand you've been dealt. And others of you, it's because you're really like closing off your heart space, trying to really separate yourself from your emotional body. And in times, that's excellent. Sometimes we do have to be very logical in the choices that we're making. And other times we need to listen to our heart. Okay. And you've really been trying to find that balance. And I feel you're like, you know, when I follow my heart, I get screwed over. So that's why those of you who've kind of started shutting your heart space off, that's why you do that. But with the Two of Wands here, this is progress. This is energies coming together. And this week, you know, due to that shadow energy, Spirit is trying to move you through that, okay? And bring you to that realization of what you do deserve from other people and not settling for less than that. Because what you give out, who you are, Capricorn, you better expect that that's what you should get back in return, okay? And making concession and excuses for other people it enables that behavior, okay? So it's time to really open your heart space and know what you deserve and know that it can change, okay? Spirit's trying to really help flip that energy for you so that you do feel a part of things, so that you do feel loved and supported, all right? And this could be in multiple areas of your life or one very specific area, Capricorn. So let's pull you an archangel. All right, so we've got Archangel Raziel coming through, and this says, are you able to imagine your life asking help from the divine? Are you seeking inner peace? It is time to acknowledge that you have the ability to hear, sense, or know information and guidance from angels and spirit guides, religion and develop your spiritual awareness. Objectivity, observe patterns and behaviors and shifts. Yes, Spirit is really trying to connect you to that heart space, to your spirit, Capricorn. And here's the message from Archangel Raziel. I see life from a positive perspective. I have enhanced mental activity. I magnetically attract peaceful, thoughtful people into my circle. I intuitively know that I need to know when I need to know it. Yes, you do, Capricorn. I am grateful for assistance from the heavenly realms. Capricorn, all your angels, all your spirit guides, they really want you to feel loved, know you're loved, and bring you into some beautiful connections and experiences. So that reflects back to you all the beautiful things that you are being reflected back to you. All right, so those are your messages, Capricorn. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Aquarius. How are you guys? Let's see what the week has in store for all the Aquarius. All right, so we've got Paradise coming through. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So you are going to have a major release this week, Aquarius. All right, the way the shadow energy is working through you is like working out of you, like you've been in the process of healing, of understanding, of evolving. And this week, it's like you feel the sun shining on you. Things are happening that make you feel good. Things are going your way this week. You feel solid, stable, grounded, beautiful. Aquarius, let's pull you some tarot. Yeah, you guys are in high spirits. In fact, you guys might be like everybody around you, you know, all sad and mopey, and you guys are like the sun in everybody's day, like, don't let things get to you so badly. This will pass. All is well. Like, you are the positive energy force for many different people this week, Aquarius. Yeah, look at you. 3 of Cups, happiness, celebration. Next is the 6 of Swords. Yeah, much easier week for you mentally and emotionally. And we have the Empress. Nice. So, you know, with Venus moving into Scorpio, this is a really good alignment for you guys, at least the Aquariuses I'm reading for, and it could be based on your personal natal chart, okay? But this is a very positive energy for you guys. There is happiness, there is celebration. Your mind is much more at ease, not so worried, not so troubled about things. Like, you see the light at the end of the tunnel, all right? You feel some abundance coming in, and you got the 2 3s there. So 3 is significant. 3 days, 3 weeks, the 3rd of a certain month. Okay, and 3 and 3 makes 6. So 3s and 6s, very significant for Aquarius this week. And 3s, you know, it's like the Trinity, the energies coming together, major progress being made, something manifesting. 6 is stability and harmony and flow after the change and challenge of the 5. Okay, so that's where you are at, and feeling abundant, feeling full of life, feeling full of love, being the sun in the sky for everybody else, because as others are facing this shadow energy and it's quite challenging for them, it's almost as though you are finally on the other side now, and it's a big sigh of relief. Like, you're feeling blessed, you're feeling happy, Aquarius. So it is a good week for you. Let's pull an archangel for you. All right, so we've got Archangel Raphael, and it says, are you able to think beyond the ordinary? Is your heart open to love and inner peace? Awaken your consciousness and decide you want to see things from a greater perspective. Increased self-knowledge naturally allows for healing your heart, your relationships with others, and the relationship you have with yourself. You have unlimited potential, Aquarius. Yeah, you're just like the light at the end of the tunnel. You finally made it. And Archangel Raphael, my consciousness is awake. I am aware. I feel the limitless nature of all life. I believe in unlimited potentials and possibilities. I am creative and prosperous. I fully embrace extraordinary wealth. My heart is open to giving and receiving love. Yes, Archangel Raphael walking with you this week, Aquarius, and you guys are a very healing, nurturing energy for all. And there's just so much good going on for you, and your spirits are so high that you're happy. You're just full of life this week, Aquarius. So those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Pisces. How are you? Let's see what this week has in store for all the Pisces. Right, so we've got the Snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder. The other woman. All right. So Pisces, you know, we have the shadow energy surfacing, right, this week. And for you guys, this is making you very aware of a false connection or false belief, okay? And with the Snake here, enemy. This is, if it's a person, it's somebody who, you know, you may think that they're really your friend, but they're not. Like they have ulterior motives, like they're a frenemy. It may be somebody in your social circle, like they just pretend to like you because they're connected to, you know, one of your friends. They're like dating that person. Okay. This could be somebody in your workplace that is a total snake in the grass. And this is Spirit saying, no, you can't trust that person. Like you would feel it, like you've been questioning it. Okay, Pisces, those of you who have really, 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 really been questioning a specific connection in your life, whether it's a friend, a family member, a romance, an ex-romance, a coworker, it doesn't matter. If you've been feeling off, like they really had bad intentions, they're dishonest, they're deceptive, they have an agenda, you're 100% on the money, Pisces. And that shadow energy is going to surface this week. And if you've been making excuses, or you've been hoping that this is not the case about this person because of like your emotions or what you were hoping for or the history involved, you're not going to be able to turn away from it this week. Some of you, this person is going to like just show their true colors. Others of you, it's like it's finally going to click in your head. Your intuition's been telling you all along. Okay. And lastly, Pisces, I do feel for some of you, this is a very, very, very negative thought that you've been thinking about yourself, where it's very mean towards yourself to hold this belief, to hold this thought. It's not true. And Spirit wants you to see that, wants you to see the venom of your own bite that you inflict upon yourself by, you know, thinking this thought over and over. And it's a thought of, I'm not lovable, I'm not worthy, I'm not enough of this. You know, it's lower vibrational energy and it's toxic and poison to you, Pisces. So this plays out two ways. It's either a thought or it's a person. If it's a person, your intuition has been trying to warn you. If it's a thought, when I'm saying that message, that triggered something in you. Okay, so woo, Spirit went deep on this one, Pisces. Let's pull some cards. Right, Knight of Swords, King of Cups, King of Swords. Okay, so you got nothing but people coming out, Pisces, and this could pertain to multiple people in your life, okay, where you have felt like they didn't really have the best intention for Pisces. Okay, Pisces here at the center with swords on both sides. Swords, you know, I take as like stab in the back here because we got the snake going on. And Pisces, Spirit is bringing you into full awareness, because whether this is like a specific person or connection, or this is a thought that you hold for yourself, it is very, very toxic. It holds you back. It breaks you down. Okay, some of you, this person really emotionally tries to manipulate you. They gaslight you. They have you questioning your own sanity. All right, they tell you things about yourself that aren't true, like, oh, you're very dramatic, or oh, you're this, or oh, you're that, and it's not true. Like they're projecting a big time their own shadow energy upon you, and it's like many of you have really begun to absorb that energy from this person. Okay, and then some of you, these thoughts in your mind that are very toxic to you could have come from somebody you really cared about telling you these things, and you've held it, and that has festered within you. It's time for the clearing, Pisces. Okay, those who do not have good intention for you, they just want to stab you in the back. Spirit is going to bring it to light. You're going to know, you're going to see, but you will always have the choice of whether you want to continue to entertain that connection. Okay, and those of you where this is deep-seated thoughts, Spirit again is really going to bring that to light for you, and give you the choice to say, you know what, that isn't true. I'm striving, I'm reaching for a new thought about myself. And as you do that, and that's your true intention in your soul, Pisces, Spirit will come in and validate and validate and validate and validate for you. Okay, so let's pull you an archangel message. Look at, you guys have the relationship quartz crystal, the relationship with others, as well as the relationship you have with yourself, Pisces. And so this says, are you ready to meet the love of your life or reignite your connection with your partner? Cultivate the loving relationships in your life. Change your mindset to think as we rather than I, to attract or renew more love in your life. And Pisces, that we there, that is where it's not just a solo you. Okay, it's people coming in and actually putting their intention, their energy, their emotion, their effort towards you as you do for them. Okay, and if not, if they can't give you that, Pisces, it's time to cut that off out of your life with these swords cards. Okay, major illumination. Some of you, your emotions could have been holding you back, but now it's like major illumination this week, and you have Archangel Chamuel trying to come in and walk with you and help you. I attract healthy, harmonious relationships into my life. My colleagues, friends, and family respect me and accept me exactly as I am. It's wonderful to be liked and loved so much by so many wonderful people. Pisces, this is your destiny right here. Anybody that breaks you down and hurts you, gaslights you, makes you question your own sanity, makes you feel guilty for your accomplishments, your success, they're not worth it, Pisces. And anybody who has told you ugly, ugly, awful things and you hold that inside, it's time to heal that energy and break free, because they're just a snake. Okay, their bite is toxic, and you perpetually rehashing those lower vibrational words or thoughts of yourself is biting yourself over and over and over with poison. All right, Pisces, so those are your messages. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Aries. How are you guys? Let's see what's happening for the Aries this week. Mars just went direct in your sign, so your fighter spirit is coming to life, Aries. You are motivated. You are activated. You are ready to rock and roll. And what do we have? Oh, yeah. Look at that. You guys have engagement ring and love, okay? These are general messages. So for me, this is you ready to make a commitment to something you love, Aries. It could be a new way of life. It could be a new way of thinking, a new goal, a new hobby, a new relationship. Deciding to work on yourself and love yourself and date yourself for a while, some of you, okay? But this week, Aries, is beautiful for you guys. Much like Aquarius, this shadow energy is affecting you a bit differently. You have been working through the like deeper depths, darkness that the shadow brings, and this week it's like you're liberated, you're freed, you're in high spirits, you're ready to commit yourself heart and soul into something you absolutely love. This could be a new offer that comes your way. This could be something you've been thinking about for a while. This could be a new job. This could be finally chasing your dream. This could be some self-improvement. It's different for all of you, okay? But it's committing your whole heart and soul to something you love this week. So let's pull you some tarot. All right, so you guys had the Tower jump out, Aries. So some of you, this is like going to be a big shock, okay? What you decide to do here, or what comes your way and is offered to you. And now we have the Eight of Swords. Oh, we're a little bit afraid. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, but this is steady, strong, and stable. You can absolutely trust it. You know, Aries, this could also be where somebody's coming in to offer you a solid commitment in some capacity. Whether this is something you're pursuing or something that is coming to you, it's very unexpected. Okay, it could be something you never thought would happen. But on the other side of this, some of you, once this happens, it kind of puts you into like a frozen mode for a second, because it's like, whoa, really? Is this really happening? And yes, with the Knight of Pentacles, it is happening. This has been in the energetic works for a very long time. This energy has been very slow moving, but now it's time for manifestation. It's time for solidity. Okay, it's time for this to become tangible for Aries, and it's like you're going to put your whole heart and soul into this. Or if this is somebody coming at you, offering you, it's like they will put their whole heart and soul into this. So Aries, you are looking good. You are looking happy. You're starting a new adventure somehow, some way this week. It's totally unexpected, but it's stable, and you can trust it because it's been in the works for quite some time. Okay, so let's pull you an Archangel. All right, you got Archangel Raziel, and this says, are you able to imagine your life asking help from the divine? Are you seeking inner peace? It is time to acknowledge that you have the ability to hear, sense, or know information and guidance from angels and spirit guides. Religion and develop your, realign and develop your spiritual awareness. Objectively observe patterns and behaviors and shifts. And that's what you've been doing, Aries. That's what you've been doing. And that's why we're now moving beyond and able to jump in and give our whole heart and soul. And you have Archangel Raziel. I see life from a positive perspective. I have enhanced mental acuity. I magnetically attract peaceful, thoughtful people into my circle. I intuitively know what I need to know when I need it. I am grateful for assistance from the heavenly realm. The angels are with you this week, Aries. Really saying jump in, embrace, don't hold back. You are ready. This is a gift. This is a blessing, even if it like shocks you and scares you a little bit. All right, so those are your messages, Aries. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Taurus. How are you guys? Let's see what is happening for all the Taurus this week. Okay, so we've got a love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So Taurus, this week, this is about you healing, okay? You healing with somebody, and that's how this shadow energy is playing out. Now, this could be, you know, a current person in your life, friend, family member, romance, coworker, or somebody who you're disconnected from, okay? This is a general read. So it's a connection where we've been fighting, where we've been arguing, where we've had some sort of misunderstanding or outright disconnect, okay? And this week, it's time to heal. It's time for clarity. It's time for some understanding. Many of you, it's like this person's going to reach out to you and try to make things right. For others of you, it's like you're going to feel very overwhelmed and compelled to reach out and make things right with somebody, okay? It goes both ways. And, you know, because this is general, this could be where you receive some information kind of like through the grapevine, or you see somebody's post or something. And what it says, it's very comforting and soothing to your soul. It could be like they're saying something about you, like sharing a memory, or I really miss this person, or, you know, something along those lines. It's just, it's time for you to heal with somebody this week, Taurus. So let's pull some tarot. And I feel like somebody really wants to tell you the truth, finally, okay? Like they want to clear the air so badly. And they just want to tell you the truth. And maybe they've been really stubborn, and it's like, I don't want to fight with you anymore. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Here's the apology. Here's the offer, the truths. Can we work past this? I don't want to let go of what we had. And again, this could be a friend, a coworker, a family member, or a romance. Okay, it's just there's something that happened here, and now this person wants to reach out and make things right. Or if you feel like you're holding the bag, the ball's in your court, you feel very strong, like you want to reach out, you want to work things out. Where we've been at a standstill, you don't want that anymore. The other person doesn't want that anymore. And there's like some magic from the universe that's pushing one of you to do the reaching out, to bridge the gap, okay? And it's because this person, you guys really did have something stable and solid and true. It's just whatever went down here, we didn't see eye to eye, huge misunderstanding, huge falling out, maybe somebody really screwed up. And now they want to own it. They want to take accountability for it. And they want to heal with you, Taurus, okay? Because it did matter. You matter to this person. And they're very sorry for what they said or what they did, okay? And they've been reaching out to, you know, whatever higher power they believe in, seeking the guidance, you know, asking for a miracle, like, I want to talk to Taurus, or how can we work this out, okay? And then here it is, the apology, the communication, the reaching out. So it's all about a connection healing for you this week, Taurus. So let's pull you an Archangel. All right. Do you want to improve and trust your intuition? Because your intuition has been guiding you the whole way with this, but I feel your emotions and your thoughts have kind of muddied the waters for you. Activate your third eye and exercise your sensory gifts. You receive messages from the divine all the time. It is now time to notice the signs, interpretate them, and use the higher guidance to create ease in your life. So around this situation, Taurus, the angels and your spirit guides have been talking to you and trying to tell you, like, hey, this is going to work out, or hey, this is what you need to do. But I just feel some of you have been very upset, very concerned, very caught up in your head about it, and you've been pushing your intuition aside. You have Archangel Raziel coming in, so call upon this Archangel this week to help you with this situation. I am extremely intuitive. My spirit guides and angels send me messages all the time. I am grateful for divine guidance. My mind is clear and all knowledge is available. I awaken my consciousness. I am calm. I am at peace. Yes, go into this energy, Taurus, and you will see this situation for what it is. You will feel the true emotion of this person's heart, okay, and realize that they want to get things worked out just as much as you do, okay? And I feel like for many of you, because the Knight of Pentacles came out, like this is a friendship, okay, for many of you. So those are your messages, Taurus. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Gemini. How are you guys? Let's see what the week has in store for all the Geminis. Okay, so we have soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. So Gemini, this week, the way this, shadow energy is surfacing for you is more around where you are not opening your heart all the way, where you are denying your self-love, because, you know, we've been hurt in the past. Like, I know there's been a lot of messages around like negative energy, becoming aware of negative energy and negative intentions from people throughout all the signs. But Gemini, with you guys, I feel a way different message about this shadow energy. It's the denial, the way you deny yourself. Love, there's even if you're connected to somebody, even if you're committed to them, even if you tell them every single day that you love them, and they tell you they love you, it's like in the back of your head, no, you don't. At any moment you could walk away from me. This is such a specific message, so I know not all Geminis are going to resonate with this, and I'm so sorry, but man, this is really strong from spirit. It's like in the back of your mind, that's where the shadow is existing, is the thought of abandonment, of you don't really care, or you'll eventually stop loving me, or you'll find a flaw within me. It's just like you're always ready to bail at the drop of a hat if you need to, and put on like this front, like really protecting your emotional body, like you didn't hurt me, you didn't harm me, like you're not going to see me cry. And the thing is, some of these connections, Gemini, were not as negatively intended as you may perceive. Okay, because the reason why we have this block up is because of what's happened in the past. All right, and spirit is trying to lead you into a whole entire new perception about certain people, of your past friends, family member, co-workers, romance, all of it. Okay, whatever hurt you and made you want to have that block where you can walk away at any moment. Okay, if you feel threatened, and some people could say to you, oh, you're so cold, how you turn your emotions off like that. And the truth is, you don't. You really don't. You're just incredibly skilled at hiding all of that behind like a 10-foot steel wall. Okay, and spirit's like, you can't hide from me. And you, Gemini, you're special. You deserve love. Not everybody's going to walk away from you. Not everybody is faking their connection. And sometimes we just happen to encounter a lot of broken individuals. And through our interaction with them, it splinters off our own energy. Okay. And that's a big message here Spirit's trying to lead you into, is like the way your energy has been splintered by broken people, and you don't have to protect yourself, and you don't always have to feel like you can't lay roots and everything is just passing. Like, there are real, genuine connections that will grow roots with you forever and always. Gemini, wow. These messages this week from Spirit, this Scorpio energy is running deep. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles. Yes, Gemini. Your spiritual team is trying to lead you into like the deeper meaning of life, of your life path, of your journey, the sacredness of everything, whether we perceive it as a positive experience or a negative experience. This is a major expansion to your consciousness, Gemini. In fact, out of all the readings, your guys' message runs real deep for me. And you know what? We're currently right now, North Node is in Gemini. So as we near the end of this year of 2020, it's like this rapid expansion of consciousness, of soul evolution for you, of just a lot of what you've been going through and trying to find your place in this world, in this life, and find your purpose, and attract to real solid connections. So this high priestess is leading you through the threshold, Gemini, and showing you the blind spot, showing you all the other way around of perception from what you've been thinking. Everything hidden now comes to life for you. Very, very deep. And why? Because it's time. Gemini, you deserve love. Okay, Six of Pentacles, a relationship where it's equal giving of energy, of love, of emotion, of time. Okay, King of Pentacles, somebody who's very, very solid, somebody who's stable, somebody who is real, somebody who can commit. And some of you, Gemini, this person is in your life, whether through a family member, a friend, or a romance, and they're trying so, so hard to be there for you, to figure you out, to tear down that wall, okay? But they never will succeed. I mean, you're fortified, okay? You are very protected. The only way they're going to get in is if you let them walk through that threshold with you, Gemini. But there's somebody there that truly has your back and is truly on your side. And Spirit's bringing you that wisdom, that knowledge, that knowing this week and saying you can trust this. You deserve this. Open your heart. Open your soul. Walk through the threshold, okay? And it's just, everything will make sense for you. There are soulmates for you. You are part of a soul tribe, Gemini, and it's like some of those people are around you, and Spirit's lighting them up. These are your true people. These are the falsities, okay? You can trust the true people. So let's pull you an archangel. All right, so we've got golden calcite, and it says, do you feel like you are fulfilling your soul purpose? Do you know what your strengths are? It's time to become the person you are meant to be. Align yourself with a strong sense of self and actualize your full potential. Live up to your dreams, desires, and contracts and radiate your excellence. Yes, Gemini, it is time for that wall to come down, because even though it's there as an emotional protection, it closes off so many other energies of life, and you have so much more to do, be, and experience, and Spirit's leading you into your true purpose, who you are, your place in this world, okay? It's time to open up, and you got this contracts here, and you got soul contract here. Gemini, there are people at the soul contracted to you that will never, ever hurt you or harm you, and others contracted at the soul signed up to teach you some really heavy, hard lessons this life journey for the evolution of your soul, for the expansion of your consciousness, okay? So we have Archangel Ariel, and it says, it is safe for me to shine my light brightly. I am self-confident. I recognize my self-worth. It is easy for me to set boundaries. My internal brilliance shines. I have the courage to be all that I can be. Yes, and you don't have to walk it alone, Gemini. You are part of a soul tribe. And Spirit wants to show you who those people are, as well as who those people aren't. All right, so those are your messages for this week. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Cancer. How are you guys? Let's see what is happening for all the Cancers this week. Well, it looks like you guys got 2 coming through. I feel like Aries got 2 as well. So if you have a connection to Aries or moon or rising in Aries, maybe check it out. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we've got not enough and karmic relationship. Okay, Cancer. So the way this Scorpio shadow energy is coming to the surface for you is you becoming aware consciously of different karmic relationships in your life that have been put in your life to push you towards your worth, your value, and push you towards a space of laying down boundaries. And you guys are empaths, okay? So when you connect with somebody emotionally, you really connect with them. Their essence never leaves you. Even if you guys part ways, you end up absolutely not being able to stand them, okay? It doesn't matter. Their essence is forever imprinted on you in your soul, and you will always feel them, and you will always feel a connection to that person, okay? And it's positive and negative, right? But Spirit's bringing this message where you have been giving too many excuses to people, and too many passes to people who hurt you, okay? And you've been far too tolerant and accepting of people who truly are not worthy of you. Cancer, you want to understand, you feel their emotions, you understand what motivates them, you see their traumas, and so that's why you give that free pass sometimes, okay? Or give that forgiveness far more than a certain person deserves, because you truly feel them, you truly understand the whole aspect of them and what makes them tick and why they do what they do. But Spirit is bringing your attention to the fact of how these relationships pull you down and are anchors on you, Cancer. And it's time for you to make the decision, even though you can see the true heart of every single being, no matter how much darkness they're wrapped up in, you will always see their true heart and their divinity. But where you need to make the choice that not everybody's worthy of your space, Cancer. Not everybody is worthy of your love, of your light up close and personal, okay? Because when somebody's stumbling around in the darkness and they find a light, they're going to latch onto that light and they're never going to let it go until it burns out. And that's what's happened to you over and over and over, okay? And some of you may feel like, oh, I'm just destined to deal with these karmic people through friendships, through family ships, through coworkers, through romantic connections. It's like, this is just my destiny. And if I were more of XYZ, then maybe I would be treated better, okay? Or maybe I would be loved as much. Or again, because you can see their true heart, you make excuse for their behavior. And it doesn't mean, when I say make excuse, that you're not telling a truth, because you are. You see their heart. But there's a lack of evolution within their consciousness, and that's why they continually repeat the same thing over and over and over and make the same mistake over and over. And you have this hope, one day, or if I forgive enough, or if I love enough. And Spirit's like, oh no, Cancer, not everybody is worthy to be up close and personal in your life, no matter the connection, no matter the history, no matter the emotion, okay? It's not your job to fix everybody. Healing is an inside job. And a lot of these people and connections have sucked you dry to the point where you don't even know your own worth and your value anymore. And Spirit wants to remind you of it, okay? So let's pull you some tarot. We had a jumper. We have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Okay, yeah, Cancer, it's like you're forever waiting for favors to be returned, for calls to be returned, for money to be returned, okay? It's like you're always giving, okay, and it's not coming back to you. And Spirit wants to like change this in your life, because it's almost as though you're selling yourself short, Cancer. Yes, it's good to always see somebody's heart so that you can understand them, but that doesn't mean that it should always pull you into your empathy center about them, okay? And I feel like that's where some of you guys struggle, just because you're so empathic, like you really feel people. And it's time for you to have some stable relationships where people can commit to you and be there for you and give back to you the way you give to them. All right, 100% across the board, 100%. And you're this week you're really waking up, Cancer, to karmic energy, okay, opposed to true soulmate energy in your relationships. And this is again friends, family, romance, co-workers, all relationships. And also the relationship with yourself, where you're like, have I been selling myself short? Why do I continue to make excuses for this person? Why do I continue to be there? Yes, I love, but Cancer, you're realizing that sometimes love is not enough. Sometimes people need to fall down hard so they can get it together. And you don't want anybody to fall down. You don't want anybody to be in pain. You want to help them. You want to ward off the tragedy of teaching and saying, hey, let me give you some philosophy about life to prevent that. But Cancer, everybody is on their own path here. And you, all that you give and you do for others, it's time for that to come back to you. But you've got to know your worth and your value in your heart and in your soul. So this week, Spirit is going to be putting that in your face, that you do matter, that you do deserve, okay? And the fall cities, you're going to see who is truly an empty vessel, Cancer, who needs to figure it out on their own without your light up close and personal. They can watch from afar, but not everybody can be in your space without sucking you dry, Cancer. All right. So it says, are you experiencing repetitive thoughts or incessant mind chatter? Do you grab onto a thought, memory, or life experience and chew it over and over again? It's time to let go and release situations from your past, whether it was 5 minutes ago or 5 years ago, and find inner peace and true happiness. And this has a lot to do with relationships, Cancer. Let's see. You have Archangel Uriel. I am a miracle worker. Love is vibrating in all aspects of my being. I easily transform and transmute negative energy. I release the past and move forward with love. I attract inner peace and great joy every day in many ways. I see the bigger picture. Yes, Archangel Uriel showing you the bigger picture, showing you how brightly you shine and how deeply you love, and the truth of all those around you that are taking and bring your perception of self into such a distorted space, you know, and their broken energies splintering your own. You are going to see how it all connects. Call upon Archangel Uriel this week to help you with this understanding and this process. Those are your messages, Cancer. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Leo. How are you? Let's see what's going on for you guys this week. Okay, so we've got the clock coming through, and it says, time takes time. In time, cycles, time to heal and progress. So Leo, the shadow energy for you guys this week, the way that Scorpio energy is going to be working through your emotional body is things that are coming to an end, things that are coming to a close, big time completion for you guys. And some of you, this could be where something ended in your past and you've really been struggling to accept that, to understand it, and to move forward beyond it, whether it was a relationship or an experience you had, okay? It's over with now, Leo. And finally, those of you where this past energies has kind of been haunting you, you're going to have this beautiful expansion of consciousness this week, and you're going to see things a bit different because there's like a cycle, big cycle completing for you. And that old energy, it's going to, if you can't shift perception about it, it's like it will hinder your progress moving forward. And you have received and gained all there was to receive and gain from that past experience. And it's time to see it from a different perception. It's time to receive that healing. It's time to no longer feel haunted or shackled or drugged down by it, okay? And for other Leos, you know, with this something ending, something completing, I feel like it's at your own hand, at your own choice, where you're making a decision this week to walk away from something because you have this just deep knowing, this isn't my path. This isn't serving me any longer. And the emotional, mental, and spiritual strength needed to make such a choice will just be there. It's the vibes this week, Leo. So it's like making a choice and moving on, or finally receiving that healing that you need to let something of the past go that's been haunting you for quite some time. So let's pull you some tarot. And also, kind of a side note, any sort of like appointments or interviews you guys have this week, make sure that you are on time. In fact, leave a little bit early, okay? Because you might run into more traffic or like construction, something unexpected. So those of you that have like interviews or appointments this week, give yourself like 10-15 minutes extra time than you normally would, okay? That was just a weird little side message that came through that's not related to the main message here, Leo, but there you go. Ten of Wands, yes. See that? That past that just haunts. It is time to complete that. Tower and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. I feel for most Leos, this is more about something that happened in the past rather than a specific choice this week. I do feel that some of you that is the case though. Okay, so I'll speak on both scenarios here. But those of you where this is past, it's like what happened was very unexpected. It took your breath away, rug ripped out right from underneath you, or it's just something that's been really, really hard for you to accept. Okay, some of you, this could be like 4 weeks ago, 4 months ago, even like 4 years ago. Okay, it's just this happened to you and you've been in the struggle to let it go. It's been the Ten of Wands. It's been a burden on your back. And for many of you, I feel you've been kind of keeping it to yourself for different reasons, okay? The depth in which this hurts you, or the fact that it still hurts you, okay? You've been really holding a lot of this inside, not talking to anybody about it, and just experiencing this Tower energy all on your own. And that could also be why it feels like so heavy, like such a burden on you. And Leo, this week, your consciousness is shifting into a whole new perception, okay, about this, what has happened to you here in the past, and you're unable to let it go. It haunting you. You're coming into a new perception about it, and it's like you're finally able to clear this Ten of Wands. okay? And you're not going to feel restricted and boxed into these emotions and this energy surrounding it anymore. You're really breaking free. You're finished. Spirit's leading you to the other, like the other way around, which is your freedom, okay? For others of you, where this is like a decision that you're making this week, it's been a long time coming. It's weighed very, very, very heavily on you. And what you decide, it may shock some people, Leo. They may say, hey, you're selfish for this. Like, why are you doing this? And Spirit's saying, Leo, if you are making this decision because you know in your heart, in your soul, it is the right thing for you, you've got to follow through with it regardless of what anybody else thinks or has to say about it, okay? You know what's right for you, okay? So this week, Leo, it's like you're finally getting the freedom of something that's been haunting you for quite some time, or you are finally gonna make this decision that may very well shock a lot of people, okay? But either way, Spirit is all over this. Spirit is working with you so deeply and strongly this week, because this is like attached to like a bigger cycle of things, especially with this Ten of Wands here, all right? So you've got to trust your heart and soul no matter what this week, Leo, because it's speaking truth. That's Spirit speaking directly to you, okay? So let's pull you an Archangel. Alright, so you guys have the relationship quartz crystal. Many of you, this could be around a specific relationship, okay? Are you ready to meet the love of your life or reignite your connection with your partner? And also, Leo, are you ready to meet your dreams halfway? Are you ready to take a risk and jump in where you've been holding back out of fear? Okay, this goes more than just relationship. Cultivate the loving relationships in your life. Change your mindset to think as we rather than I, to attract or renew more love into your life. And so, Leo, you know, in connections, you can't always be the one to, you know, make the sacrifice to extend the olive branch when things aren't going okay. You know, you deserve that same energy back. And if, you know, somebody really hurt you in the past, I really feel this week like you're finally gonna let it go. Like you're realizing like, hey, that's old news. I'm somebody else now, and I'm not going to carry this with me anymore. And you just feel so much lighter and free, okay? So Leo, it's like you don't have to do everything on your own, not just in the physical, but also your angels, your spirit guides wanting you to know, like, we will come in, we will work with you, we will guide you, we will help you understand all these energies. We can never do the work for you, but we can walk every step of the way with you, and it makes it so much easier, okay? So you have Archangel Shamuel, and it says, I attract healthy, harmonious relationships into my life. My colleagues, friends, and family respect me and accept me exactly as I am. It's wonderful to be liked and loved so much by such wonderful people. Yes, Leo, that is what you deserve right there, okay? So what we've got to let go of that hurts, that's haunted, it's toxic. It doesn't build you up, it tears you down, okay? And any big decision you have to make this week, even if not everybody you know is in agreement with it, you've got to follow your heart, your soul, Leo, okay? So those are your messages for this week. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care, Leo. Hello, Virgo. How are all of you? Let's see what's happening for the Virgos this week. Cupid's arrow. Have faith that love is coming. A surprise invitation or meeting. Hesitation. So, Virgo, excellent, excellent. It looks like Aquarius and Aries, and you are in really good energies and spirits this week. So that is great to see, Virgo. Something is coming your way that's going to make you very happy, okay? This could be a romantic love offer. This could be somebody flirting. This could be a new friend connection coming in. This could be somebody doing something really nice and sweet for you, going out of their way to help you. Some of you have been in the struggle, and there's like some magic that's coming in this week where you feel like your faith is restored and things are coming full circle. Some of you, this is a very beautiful surprise, okay? However this plays out, Virgo, this is lovely energy that warms your heart, puts a smile on your face, okay? So let's pull you some tarot. All right, so the Tower, you don't see it coming. Very unexpected blessing for Virgo this week. Oh yeah, look at, you got the Magician next. And the King of Cups. I love it. Virgo, there is something magical happening for you this week, okay? Some of you, this could be where energy is finally balancing, where you got super screwed over in the past, and now the magic is coming in this week to make all those wrongs right, okay? Others of you, this is just such unexpected blessing and magic. Like you don't see it coming. It's you get like butterflies in your tummy. It's like exciting. I don't know. Like I just feel all giddy about it. You know, super uppity. This surprise. Some of you, this is coming from a masculine energy in your life, or somebody who is very emotionally based, okay? They want to surprise you. This could definitely be a love interest for some Virgos out there, where this person comes in and they're like, hey Virgo, I'm feeling you. Can I take you out on a date? And you're just shocked, like you don't see it coming, okay? Somebody could come in at the 12th hour, the 11th hour for you, Virgo, giving you what you need, right, exactly when you need it the most, okay? Somebody really coming through for you, things working out in your favor so unexpectedly. Like this, I could go on and on about how this could play out, Virgo, but the thing is you deserve this energy. It's being directed towards you by the universe. It's going to take you by surprise. It's going to feel magical, and your heart shall overfloweth with happiness and joy. All right, so let's pull you an archangel. Okay, so you guys got golden calcite with Archangel Ariel, and it says, do you feel like you are fulfilling your soul purpose? Do you know what your strengths are? It's time to become the person you are meant to be. Align yourself with a strong sense of self and actualize your full potential. Live up to your dreams, desires, and contracts, and radiate your excellence. And you know, this whole message, I feel, is what's happening for you, because this is what you've been doing, Virgo. And so Archangel Ariel says to you, it is safe for me to shine my light brightly. I am self-confident. I recognize my self-worth. It is easy for me to set boundaries. My internal brilliance shines. I have the courage to be all that I can be. Yes, Virgo, accept this beautiful blessing, this offer, this energy that's being projected just towards you, because you've earned it. You deserve it, Virgo. It's a great week to be you. So those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Libras. Let's see what this week has in store for all the lovely Libras out there. Okay. So we have two cards that jumped out, soulmates and healing heart. So for you guys, Libra, you're definitely experiencing some of that Scorpio shadow energy. It's coming to the surface. But what this is about for you guys is, connections that have really, really cut you deep, have traumatized you, have hurt your heart, have caused you to close off and shut down at times. That energy is coming up. Any bit of that is not, has not been healed or faced, or it's time to come into an entire new perception about that person and that experience you shared with them. That's all happening this week. But Libra, the end of this, it's time for complete healing. Okay, that's why these shadow energies are surfacing, where we're not healed from our past soulmates that taught us a lot of life lessons but left us very, very scarred within. Okay, because as you go through life and you experience emotional traumas, you don't have the consciousness, that the life experience to properly heal and deal with them, right? And as you go through life, you start seeing things from such a different perspective, and your emotional body grows and evolves and expands, as well as your mental body and your consciousness and your spirit and your soul. And now, Libra, you are at a point on your journey where all the dots can finally connect, and you can heal yourself from the inside out, deep, deep down into the darkest part of you, where this pain and this trauma hides. Okay, so you could be free of that, so it doesn't hinder you, it doesn't hold you back, so that you can open your heart and love freely as if you've never been hurt before. Okay, with friendships, with romantic ships, with family ships, and the relationship you have with yourself, and some of you, the relationship you have with spirit. You've been so hurt by a specific person or multiple relationships that it's closed you off, and you've gotten very comfortable being independent, facing the world alone, handling your emotional problems in silence. Okay, doesn't mean you don't have friends. Some of you could be in a romantic relationship. It's not what I'm saying. I mean, this deep stuff, the dark stuff, the wounds and pains and trauma inside of you, you keep that hidden. You keep that protected. Very much like that Gemini reading I did, okay? And now Spirit is saying, hey, Libra, let's explore those dark corners of you, because there's things hiding there, and those things hiding there hurt you. It's old energy that's no longer relevant, because you have the soul evolution from every one of those experiences, and Spirit wants to really rise you into that and bring you that deep, deep healing that you need. Because you know what, Libra, those of you who are single, it is time for you to have a real, solid, supportive love, a stable relationship in your life, okay, that you can count on, that will be there, that will have your back. And some of you, you may already have that, but you desire like friends, connection. It's time for that, Libra. It's time for connection. That's why Spirit says we got to heal this. It is time for connection for Libra. Let's pull some tarot. And you know what, Libra? Some of you could actually be healing with somebody this week that really, really hurt you deeply. Six of Swords, the Chariot, and the King of Cups. Okay, so the Six of Swords and the Chariot is all about movement, right? This is you moving on from what hurt you. This is you being fully healed in the emotional body, Libra, because it's time for connection. It's time for victory in relationships, in connections. It's time for the burdens of your mind to be lifted. It's time for you to not feel like you are so alone, so on your own with things, even if there's people around you. Okay, and some of you, this definitely does feel like somebody trying to come in this week and heal the past. Okay, and they really, really hurt you, Libra. So you guys are the last read, so we'll pull a couple more cards just to clarify. But the darkness, the shadow of the past, it's gone. And it's time to step into like the new day that is dawned for you, whether we're fully just healing the past and moving on to new, or we're healing the past as well as healing a very specific connection. Right, so Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Page of Cups. Yeah. With these pages down here, it's time for us to open up, Libra. The past is the past. Spirit's bringing you the healing that you need. 6 and 4 make 10. 10 are completions. And through that process, here it is, you moving on into your victory and you expanding into all the lessons of the soul that you have received through these connections, through these experiences. But also Libra feeling like somebody's on their side. Libra feeling like they're lucky and blessed in friendships, in romance, okay? And right here, somebody trying to come in very, very strong and heal with you for whatever happened in the past. And now also with this message, Libra, I feel like there's a new friendship or a new romance that's trying to come into your life, but you've been kind of keeping it at bay, not letting it fully in because of the traumas of the past. And Spirit's going to rock your world this week to release those shadow energies that are preventing this person from coming in, or you letting this person come in, okay? So some of you, this is new energy that's been trying to get into your life. Some of you, this is a reconnection of energy that wants to heal with you, hurt you really, really bad. And lastly, some of you, this is where Libra is being healed all the way from the deepest part of yourself so that you can open yourself to new connection, okay? So let's pull you an archangel. So you got Celestite, and it says, are you hearing messages from your angels? Have you noticed your life flows easily as if divine timing is working in your life? Peace is yours. You have a team of angels on your side, illuminating and orchestrating your life. They respond to your thoughts, wishes, and dreams according to the divine plan. Yes, Libra. And now it's time for a shift out of this energy because there's a new divine plan coming in. You have Archangel Uriel. I am at peace. Legions of angels are my personal entourage, helping me every day in every way. I am aligned with the divine plan. My ancestors direct me on my path. I am grateful for the knowledge they impart to me. Yes, Libra, you've got an army of angels around you, helping you move through this, helping that healing happen, helping realign you with some, for those of you that that's part of the divine plan, and helping align you to new energies for those of you where that's part of the divine plan. All right, so those are your messages, Libra. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.